By the end of this video, you're going to know 12 of the most important AI GitHub repositories right now, which means you'll be able to run models locally, automate your workflows, and build AI agents, and actually understand what developers are shipping in 2026. So I'll have 12 repos, 3 different tiers, because we love our tier list, and we categorize it from run with it, build with it, learn from it. Let's get into it. These you can use today. Coming in at number 2 is NAN. This tool became very popular because it was a drag and drop node-based automation tool. Think Zapier, think make.com, but it seems like you can take it a step further. Now, Ollama is pretty much running AI locally, and you are noticing a pattern. Every subscription service seems like it's just another monthly bill. You need electricity, you pay for more electricity. You need something intelligent, like some thorough research, you pay for it.
Her crackhead mother probably just forgot to pay the bill.
The golden age of AI, where you can just play with it and ask it and push it to its limits, that's transitioning. When you're looking at the hardware of your next PC or next MacBook or whatever computer you prefer, you have to consider, am I doing these things locally? Do I want to have a more powerful AI model in case the grid goes down? And I still want to have access to AI. Coming in next is WebUI. Now, here is the fancy marketing page, but the part you really need is the GitHub repository. If you are using Ollama, for example, to get all your AI models, now remember, a model is just a huge data set that you can use, but what makes ChatGPT so unique is the interface where you can ask it questions in a chat back and forth conversation. OpenWebUI gives you pretty much a ChatGPT experience for free. You have to put these two together, and this is one of the ways to do it. And wrapping up tier 1, we have Gemini CLI. Now, any CLI tool at this point in time is going to get compared to Claude Code. We get that. If anybody's going to compete with Anthropic, it's going to be Google, and Gemini has proven with 3.1, Veo, and Nano Banana Pro, they are getting really, really good, not only from content engine perspective, but really creating beautiful designs. Now, I think anti-gravity is a better tool versus Gemini CLI, but if you are a person who lives in a terminal and you are not necessarily willing to pay the $100 fee with Anthropic and Claude Code Max, Gemini might be a good alternative for you. Leading into tier 2, build with it, shipping real AI applications. Let's start off with Dify. Dify is a full stack, production ready platform for building AI apps. This gives you the visual node based drag and drop pipelines where they would try to solve multiple edge cases for sales, marketing, legal, finance, engineering. And people really appreciated how visual it was, because once you kind of see you connecting the dots, I think just having that, it's easier for people to understand what is it that they're offering. If you are somebody like me and you're trying to build a RAG-based application like EchoCart. If you guys don't know, EchoCart, plug here, is my AI shopping agent that I've been building behind the scenes. Follow if you want to hear more about it. I love tech sites where they highlight the GitHub. You can dive in here, you can host with them, you can do your own self-hosting option. Really thorough documentation, really good readme here. Dify, go check it out. Langflow. Now, Langflow is an enterprise-grade RAG engine. So remember, RAG stands for Retrieval Augment Generation. And this is how you give AI access to your own data. Now, so if you're building anything that's like a knowledge-based related system, this is worth a look. Quickly, Langflow here is also a drag and drop builder for deploying AI agents. Very similar, makes things visual, and it's really great for prototyping. And if you're a Python fan, they're very Python friendly. Now, Crew AI is the official enterprise solution, and what I've realized with them is you have to pretty much request a demo. And moving into tier 3, learn from it. Now, these are foundational. Kickoff serverless, LangChain. LangChain popular because it's the foundational framework for powering the AI agent ecosystem. Now, it's everywhere. Almost every AI tutorial references LangChain. When I first talked about it, I was like, what is this? The more I dive deep, it's part of everything.
We are everywhere.
You don't have to love it. A lot of developers don't. I like to jQuery of AI frameworks. Next up is DeepSeek V3. Now again, we're talking about most popular GitHub repository. Now this is an open weight LLM. This model makes the entire AI industry do a double take. If you haven't looked at what DeepSeek released and why it matters for open source, you've probably been missing some important context. This one changed the conversation about cost, capability, and who controls the frontier, because the second DeepSeek came out, it really had a lot of investors like, wait a minute, if they're just dropping that for free and they did it in this amount of time, why are we investing millions to close to billions of dollars into OpenAI and these companies? Do they really need all that money?
Let me hold something.
And rounding off tier 3 and coming in at the top, we have Claude Code. Now this is agentic coding. This is the tool that pretty much all your favorite content creators, a lot of people are abandoning ChatGPT and OpenAI, and they're coming over to Anthropic and Claude Code. They saw the light because Claude Code, this is a terminal-based agent. You drop it into a repo and it can read, write, and reason across the entire project. You can go from idea to real MVP all in one sitting. And number one, coming in with 325,000 stars. And I think at this point in time, the most popular open source project to date.
And just what makes you so popular
is OpenClaw. OpenClaw is your personal AI agent. It acts on your behalf. It thinks as the early signals of like what personal AI really could mean.
Can a robot write a symphony? Can a robot turn a canvas into a beautiful masterpiece? Can you?
The idea that you can buy a Mac Mini and have a 24/7 employee. Kind of a cautionary tale where AI is going. And that's why it comes in at the number 1 spot. So here's the thing nobody's saying out loud. If you look at this list, you got local models, visual builders, agent frameworks, self-hosted UIs. Almost every tool on here is either an open source or a self-hostable option. Now the ecosystem is really moving away from just use the API. And we're really moving towards full ownership of your AI stack. The developers who understand this, how to assemble these types of tools, never have serious edge. So some practical use cases, you can set up your own private local AI setup. You can build an AI product like I'm doing with EchoCart. You should be using agentic coding tools like Claude Code, like Gemini CLI. Now, quick recap, speak for themselves. Hit that like button, play Don't Miss Them Out. Check out.